This is the new iTunes with Apple Music, and here's a playlist that Eitan Schulman kindly posted on Twitter about WWDC 2015 songs. So I signed up for Apple Music. It's a free trial. I'll give it a shot. I already have some of the songs in here. I like to buy my music though. The new Apple Music songs are Fair Play version 2 DRM. I'm not super into that, and I don't know if I'll keep Apple Music forever. I already pay for iTunes Match. I'm pretty happy with iTunes Match. So basically, what I was interested in is finding the songs that I like in here and then buying them. So I've already bought some of these, but let's kind of look at what the experience is if you want to buy one of these songs. So let's say I want to buy Riptide, Dream Your Life Away. So we can click on it, which will play it. Nice song. Oh. So you couldn't see it there initially, but basically you have to click the three little dots and choose Show in iTunes Store, or you have to right click on it and then choose Show in iTunes Store, which is really not super discoverable. Once you click Show in iTunes Store, it brings you to the iTunes Store, which, the song is slightly highlighted. It's not super visible here, but you can kind of tell which song it is. To be honest, I kind of have forgotten with a couple of these that I've clicked on, so it took me a while to realize this. So here, let's buy this song, 129, and downloading. So now I want to go back. So I'm going to hit the back button. Wait, what just happened? It went to this Pharrell song. Let's hit the forward button again. Okay, back to Riptide. Hit the back button. Back to Pharrell. Back to the homepage of the iTunes Store. Some kind of Kelly Clarkson. Oh my God, what's happening? Help me. Here's something better, but the back button doesn't work. So let's go back to my music. Nope, not here. You got to go to playlists, and basically it doesn't remember the state. So if you go to the iTunes Store, this took me a little bit to figure out because it's honestly kind of crazy. It treats it as a completely separate thing. So let's say I want to buy another one of these songs. Let's buy this song by Kangaroo Court. So just like before, I have to right click on this song, click on Show in iTunes Store. Remember that it's called Kangaroo Court. By the way, this is something that I really like in the iTunes Store. So if I find a song in this album, like this song maybe is pretty good, I can click on it and buy it. But I know that this is the #1 song from this album. So if I like this one, odds are I'm going to like this one too, because this is the top song from the album. Actually, I already own this song. I think I do. I'll buy it again just in case. I guess this is the deluxe edition, so sometimes you end up with songs twice if you don't realize you own them. Well, you can buy this song too. I kind of like this one. So one thing that's cool is when you're playing the iTunes previews, it shows that you can just buy the song right here. See that? Super easy. But if you go back to the playlist here, and let's say we play one of these songs like Hello Bonjour, can't buy it from here. So here I would have to go to, again, Show in iTunes Store. And then just like before, the back button doesn't work. So, this is madness that the back button doesn't work. You got to click on Playlists. And of course it resets the playlist to the top, so now I have to scroll back down to try to figure out where it was. So imagine for a second, that I'm not just making this video. Imagine for a second I wanted to buy all these songs, right? It's completely reasonable. So there's no way I can buy them from here. I can add them to some kind of thing on my Apple Music. I can refresh this playlist in case the guys changed it, I guess. I could play them all, I could download them all as DRM, which I'm not super into. I could heart them all, or I could export this thing out. What it doesn't let me do is it doesn't let me buy them all, which is just sort of perplexing because, what if I did want to buy them all? There's a few songs in here that I don't like. It's 60 songs almost, so I wouldn't buy them. But I can imagine smaller playlists, if somebody makes like a mixtape worth of songs or a CD worth of songs, 10 to 20 songs, I might easily want to buy all the songs. Or if I've got some kind of new artist or somebody's put together, like best summer songs of 2015, right? It's very easy to imagine that you'd want to buy that playlist. And there's just no way to do it. You have to manually go in, buy all the songs one by one. Once you buy the songs, you can't go back. You've got to remember that you clicked on playlists and find the right playlist. It's just very frustrating. And of course, as I mentioned, if you click this download button, download from iCloud, which is not correct. You're not downloading it from iCloud. You're downloading it from the iTunes Store. What it actually does, if we go to File here, is it downloads what they're calling an Apple Music AAC file, which is formerly known as M4P. It's a Fairplay file. So you see here it says iCloud status Apple Music. The location is it's not iTunes Match. It's in my drive here under Apple Music. And it says Fairplay version 2. So I've got a limited recording window, but let's see if we can pull up Finder. This is a different song that I just did this with earlier. So you can see I have this Ellie Goulding song in here, Halcyon Days, Goodness Gracious, .m4p, protected M4P audio. So this is not a song that I want to keep, it's DRM. So, delete it, I guess. Yeah. Now, I noticed it said this song will be, it was weird. Let's do that again, just so we can see that dialogue. So if we choose delete here, so what's the difference in remove download? Okay, so remove download has no warning messages, but appears to do exactly the same thing as delete. That's funny. So delete says this song can still be played, will be deleted from any devices that can synchronize it from this computer. So, to be honest, I'm sort of curious what that means. Is it possible to synchronize these Apple Music songs to iPods? What happens if you sync them to an iPod? So maybe we'll explore that later.